The Summer Olympics opening ceremonies is just hours away. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. Great to be with you on this Thursday night. Thank you so much for joining us here on the WTHR Facebook page and all of our digital platforms. Want to let you know that tonight, because of some technical problems we've experienced this week, we are also broadcasting live on my Facebook page, and so that's a place that you can watch Facebook Live tonight. Go ahead and give us your comments. Let us know where you are watching tonight. We'll give you a shout out. We want to know a couple of things from you tonight. Favorite Olympic sport? We want to know what your good news is. Let us know where you are watching tonight. Want to put up on the screen live pictures from Tokyo, Japan. The opening ceremony is tomorrow. We are so excited to give you this view. What a spectacular view there at the opening ceremony in Tokyo. It's a beautiful city. It is clean. The people are friendly. I just feel so badly that the pandemic is impacting and won't allow people to be at the opening ceremony to greet all of those athletes. So let's bring in Angela and talk first about the weather in Tokyo. What's it going to be like for the opening ceremony?
They've been dealing with heat, high humidity. As you know, when you visited, it was hot.
It was.
So they've got temperatures in the 90s, should be mainly in the 80s once we get those opening ceremonies underway.
Right.
Slight chance for a pop-up shower. Sounds very much like our weather pattern here. Low 90s, chance for a pop-up storm. So, but I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, you've got two chances to watch the opening ceremony on Channel 13. 6:55 a.m. Friday morning. That's your first chance. You can watch it live. There's our countdown clock showing just under 8 hours left. And then you can watch it on a tape delay basis, 7:30 p.m. Friday night, both on Channel 13.
It's going to be very exciting.
I can hardly wait.
I know. I love all of that. And you mentioned not having fans there and no one in the stands for the opening ceremony. Can you imagine being the parent of an athlete? They work so hard. How many practices you drove them to, and everything that went in, because oftentimes it really becomes a family sport.
It sure does.
Not just the individual, and to not be able to go and travel and see them and cheer them on. But
those families will be watching, obviously, on TV.
I have a feeling there will be lots of watch parties.
I'm sure. And I think NBC is going to put cameras in the homes of some of the top athletes, so you'll be able to see the reactions from mom, dad, and the rest of the family. So here in Indianapolis this week, we've been dealing with the smoke, from the wildfires. Are we expecting that on Friday too?
It's still going to be around on Friday. We're forecasting it to start to thin out a little bit. What we need to have happen is either a couple of thunderstorms or a breeze to take over.
Right.
The winds have been so light the last couple of days that basically all of that smoke, or the fine particles from that smoke, just gets trapped here in the lower atmosphere, which is the reason our air quality has suffered, and it's been so hazy. I was surprised that some of our cameras today looked almost like early evening.
I know.
Strange. And it should have been bright and sunny at 5 and 6 o'clock.
Hasn't been that way.
So that's an issue, and we do get the chance for a couple pop-up storms. We tracked a few across the eastern sections of Illinois today. This is the smoke forecast, and it's still relatively thick, obviously not on the high end. We start to see it kind of break up just a little bit, but it's still going to be around during the day tomorrow and even into the start of the weekend. So that is going to be one issue. Hazy sunshine. We won't have those bright blue skies in the forecast. 66 degrees for us at 8 a.m., 78 at noon, and then high temperatures tomorrow, mid-80s. We will go up from there. We'll be close to 90 as we hit the start of the weekend. So that's really the main issues for us. The smoke causing issues with the air quality the next 24 hours or so, and then heat and humidity. And I really think all of the smoke and haze kept temperatures down. They were a little cooler than I thought they would be the last couple of afternoons, and had we been in bright sunshine, probably would have been a couple of degrees warmer.
All right, our friends that are watching on our digital platforms are wondering, why is Scott holding a camera and a tripod? We've had some technical problems. Are we on the WTHR Facebook page?
I didn't see us when I first got on. No.
We may be having technical problems, so we're not on the WTHR platform.
We're not,
but we are on my Facebook page, and that's where we're getting comments from people tonight. So I want to say hello to Dallas from Columbus, Indiana, huge fan, WTHR, and Patty is watching. Melanie, Carolyn is watching tonight. Want to thank Anastasia for joining us from Syracuse, New York. Judy is watching tonight. We're getting a lot of our favorite people that are here. Rowan, aloha.
I love that one.
Aloha. This is Rowan, a friend of mine from
no
Hawaii.
way. Oh.
Yeah. So
Well,
good to
hey,
have.
Rowan.
Yeah. So mahalo for watching tonight. Renita is with us. Karen, Jim, and Diana. Janice watching from Branson, Missouri tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little camera. This is our live feed for the Scott Facebook page. I'm going to put that right there. And that way we can talk with you, and we can talk with you. And we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to get back with Angela in a moment. But we do want to talk about our big story tonight that we're going to cover tonight on 13 News at 11. We've been talking a lot on the news about these breakthrough cases. That's when somebody who's fully vaccinated ends up testing positive for COVID-19, and we're starting to see this happen from time to time. It's very rare, but it is happening. In fact, the new IU president tested positive today. She's got mild symptoms, but she had been fully vaccinated a couple of months ago. So let's bring in friend of the show, Lauren Kostick, joining us from home tonight. She's got Milo. We'll talk to Milo in a moment. But first, Lauren, tell us a little bit about your story, because you were talking to our friends over at Regan Strafe, right?
Yes, exactly. I spoke with one of the experts there, and they really explained it, because I feel like these breakthrough cases, we've been hearing more and more about them in the news, whether it's, an athlete or a lawmaker. And so we asked him, we were like, okay, well, how common is it? How worried should we be? And when we looked at the numbers here in Indiana, this will give you a good perspective. About only 1/10, let me make sure I'm saying this right, 1/10 of 1% of fully vaccinated Hoosiers had a breakthrough case where they contracted COVID after being fully vaccinated. So it's literally that small little sliver. And when I was talking to him, he mentioned, we expected this. The vaccines are not 100% effective. So we did expect to have some of these breakthrough cases. And the good thing is that those that are contracting COVID that were vaccinated are only having mild symptoms or no symptoms at all. So that is the good thing. But it's important to remember that the vaccine is not 100% effective.
Right.
It really is that small sliver of people who have been having these breakthrough cases.
Okay, so again, just for our folks who are watching here on our Facebook page, unable to hear you, what Lauren is saying is that very few people end up having a breakthrough case. 1/10 of 1% is what Lauren is reporting who would become infected with COVID after becoming fully vaccinated, and very few people are dying from it after being fully vaccinated. So important to know that, and Lauren will have more on that story. But what I want to do right now, just a moment.
It's the Milo Show.
It's the Milo Show. So I want to go ahead and include you with the most famous dog there at the WTHR family. Go ahead and show our Facebook friends Milo, the famous, beautiful dog, here on this Thursday night. There's Milo.
Aw.
What a sweetie. What a sweetie. And Milo and Lauren, they are very, very popular. And there he is waving at the camera. That is really sweet. All right, Lauren, friend of the show, you and Milo, thank you for joining us tonight here on Facebook Live. Great to see you, and we'll see you tonight on 13 News at 11, my friend. Thank you again.
Hi, thank you.
All right, there goes Lauren Kostick. So that dog is just beautiful.
Oh, he is a cutie.
I mean, look, we love your dog, Chewy.
Chewy's a little old, though. I mean, Chewy's like 12 and a little cranky, and Milo's still a puppy. Milo just celebrated his first birthday.
I know.
So it's okay.
And we love the other dogs here too, right? Holly, who's Anne Marie's dog. We love Holly, but Milo's pretty cute, huh?
Facebook famous.
She is Facebook famous. That's right.
Famous on Facebook.
All right. So the other story we want to talk about tonight, good news. So I would imagine that you've had some good news. You've had some good news. We want to hear about your good news, but before we do that, want to hear from Dave Calabro, who went to the Boone County Fairground and found lots of good news. Watch this.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Boone County Fair. Dave Calabro on this Thursday hanging out. It's time for some good news, and right on cue, look at this. Here she is. It's the Boone County Fair Queen. Is that who you are?
I'm Taylor Dale, and I am Miss Boone County 2021.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you got to have some good news for me.
Oh yeah, we have had a wonderful turnout this year at the Boone County Fair. Awesome weather. Might be a little biased, but I think we have the most beautiful Queens Court in the state of Indiana.
Look at you guys go.
Yeah,
and someone had something special for me over on that ride, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
So we usually give them to little girls, but
What is it?
It's a tiara.
Oh, it's a tiara. What do I
Yeah.
do with it?
You put it in your
Put
hair.
it in your hair
and
so
then
you can
you're a
match us.
princess like us.
You'll look
Do you see
beautiful,
where
Dave.
this is going? Like right in here, maybe?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
great.
If I work about it.
Oh yeah.
How you doing? What's your name and who's your friend?
Hi, my name's Brianna Wiley. Her name's actually Squirt.
That's Squirt.
Yeah, she's a summer yearling heifer. So,
And you have some good news about Squirt.
yeah, Squirt, she won junior champion. So she won the heifer show for the Holsteins, and then I won master showman with her too. So,
Oh, congratulations.
yeah, it was
That's
a good
awesome.
year. Good last year, yeah.
That's pretty fun. How long you been doing this?
This is my 8th year.
Wow.
4-H, yeah.
So tell me about showing goats. What's it like?
I don't show goats, I show sheep.
Oh, you show sheep. So this is a sheep? It's not a goat, this is a sheep. What's your pig's name?
Well, one of my pigs' name is Humphrey.
Humphrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would name my pig like Bacon. Or
Yeah.
Ham Bone or,
Yeah.
yeah? Do you ever do that?
No.
I'm gonna ruin my diet here. What am I having? This is homemade?
That is homemade cookies and cream with Oreo cookie.
That's the real deal. I don't care if I'm supposed to be watching what I eat. I'm
No,
eating this.
today it doesn't matter. You're
What's
out
it
here.
like?
You're working today.
So you're using a tractor to explain to
mix
people
it.
how it works.
Well, it hooks up through the belt pulley on the tractor, and that turns the ice cream just like you would if you were hand turning, except it's turning it by the belt pulley on the tractor.
That's pretty cool. Hey, Sue, I need to talk to you real quick. Sue, you would know best. What's the best food at the Boone County Fair?
I think
He said not pork. Don't eat pork. What else? What else?
I think he would like beer chips.
Yeah, dairy, go to the dairy barn, not the pork barn, right? Yes. Sue, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Okay, perfect timing.
I love the pig.
It was cute.
Those of you on Scott's Facebook page didn't see all the fun at the fair. The pig is cute.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of tractors too.
Right. I know you mentioned that. I mean, we were kind of saying that was one of the last things that we thought we were going to hear Angela Buckman say. I love tractors.
I think in a different life, I would live on a farm.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
I'd
you
have
go.
pigs and cows and all sorts of stuff.
See, where do you get this kind of material? Only
the
here on
scenes
Facebook
info.
Live. That's awesome. All right, so for our Facebook friends who want to know a little bit more about the weather, not only for tomorrow but into the weekend, what can you tell them?
Hot, hot, hot. We have temperatures that will be in the mid-60s to start. Really been relatively comfortable the last few mornings
Right.
if you've been up and at it early. 66 at 8 a.m. Lunchtime temperature close to 80. Will be mid-80s tomorrow. Upper 80s to start the weekend, and provided we can get rid of some of this haze, we're still forecasting several days in the 90s starting Sunday.
Okay. You guys that have joined us here tonight on Facebook and dealing with the technical problems, thank you so much for watching. We want to thank you also for watching tonight. Be sure to join Angela and myself. We'll be over on 13 at 11 o'clock. We're going to talk about the Olympics, these breakthrough cases, and Angela's going to get more into the forecast, not only over in Tokyo, but also here in central Indiana over the next few days. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Facebook Live. Good night.